Well, we're gonna work a half a day. Say hello, Tim.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
He missed the skid steer so bad. He wanted
my Bill Lit hat for the skid steer today.
I see he was representing yesterday with my shirt on, and then he brings this one. I guess I need to give you more than one. No.
I got two.
Oh, do you?
Well, the black one turned into a grease rag.
So before he got here, we had a fitting that was leaking. I went ahead and swapped that connector out, so hopefully it won't be puking oil out all down the loader arms, but we'll run it and see. Hopefully that took care of that. I think it was just that quick connect that was leaking. So I'm gonna get back on the excavator and head on down there. Actually, I got to grease the bucket real quick and head on down the trail, and Tim's gonna finish grabbing all the stuff that is along the sides, and I'm gonna go back there and start clearing some more on the field back there in the woods. So I'm starting back here in the back again this morning. This is where I stopped clearing yesterday. Line's right there, and he's got it flagged to clear a little bit farther back, but I talked with him. I think what I'm going to do is stop right there and leave a nice buffer from the field back there, just so it's easier to keep people out. And what I would like to do is, if you saw from the aerial, it kind of curved really weird, so I want to kind of square this up some more. So I'm going to go in here and clear back another 40-50 feet, and then go down and then take that whole section out right in there, and that'll give me my good spot for my burn pit, and pretty much square this up into a nice square instead of just kind of a random shape that it is right now. Well, everything's coming along guys. I'm working my way back down the far edge, which will be parallel to the property line, kind of squaring this corner up and around. I'll work on this and then probably go down there and work my way back up. I'm not exactly sure. It's kind of wherever works out best, so that I have room to pile this stuff up somewhere. So I'm laying everything in this direction because my burn pile is going to be that way. Person, they wouldn't understand what that was. But most likely, you see that pile of dirt is probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet wide and 3 feet tall, but there's a little indentation right beside it. That wasn't actually dug. That was probably when one of the hurricanes come through back in the 90s. It was probably one of these bigger oak trees that they had left. Well, when it fell over, it took the stump ball out, and over the last 25 years, as it's rotted down, all it does is end up leaving a pile of dirt where the stump ball tilted up and it made the big arch, and then as everything rotted down, it just kind of falls back into a nice little pile. So that's most likely what all those little random piles are out here. Is we had a hurricane and it came in here and blew over the bigger trees that were left after probably they had logged it or something like that. Fun fact for today. Cutting logs, can you tell? Plus, there's no good way to get them out of here from back here, so to the fire pile they go. Like the trees fall right over, or they don't come out of the ground at all, hardly. So back up here in the front now, where I'm going to be doing the burnt pit, get this area cleared off and stacked up. This should pretty well square up the field here now. It won't be perfect, but it'll be better. break everything up a little bit better. The tree length in the pile is just a lot easier to burn. Move stuff when it's not 40 feet long. Burn pit right in this area right here. Still be able to grab the stuff and throw it on there. I don't want to get too far because I got to take this dirt and use it down there on the road, so I'm not having to transfer it so far. It'll be skid steer and push. I guess I can't get it up from back here, I don't think. It would be handy though. That's pretty much how those piles of dirt ended up. Say that was a bigger tree, that would be a lot bigger. Well, as that rotted, it pretty much stays the same shape. It just gets smaller. So you'll have a little indentation and then a hump. So that's how you know a storm came through and blew over some bigger trees a long time ago. let's check everything out. Tim's still bringing brush down here from up front, well, down the path. With the skid steer, I've cleared pretty much about right in here, all the way across and then down that side. So all this is opened up. This section right here, I'll do my burn pit. I'll probably put it right here beside the tree line, and whatever trees it kills, just throw them in there at the end, just to keep it down as far as possible. But I was able to clear up to these nice white oak trees, and got a nice area over here. Left all the big hardwood trees over there. It's gonna be a nice little area once everything's burnt and graded out. So we're gonna work about another 45 minutes. Pretty much all that lower pile is what he's brought down here since I've stacked it back up a couple hours ago. So he's grabbing the stuff at the farthest point away, slowly working his way down the hill. So I'm gonna go down here with the excavator and grab, I got some stuff that I only got to tote maybe 300 or 400 feet. So I can grab it with this. I can probably grab about 2 or 3 times the amount he can, but it's just not efficient for an excavator to track a half a mile for a grapple full. So that's why we're using the skid steer and the grapple. So this is that wettest area right here that I had to put all the brush in here and put dirt in. So what I'll end up doing is using the dirt from the burn pit to come in here and raise this area up to at least that grade right there. And I'll put in the big pipe right here. I'll put all the dirt in here first, and then come back and put the pipes in so they don't get damaged in the process. Well, still a lot of damn brush to haul out of here. I guess I'll start with this pile. I swear it's literally going to take longer to clean all the brush up from this trail back here than it did to clear it and clear the field in the back. There's just absolutely no good way to get this stuff out of here. Let's skid steer and grapple it out. I grab what I can. Make a couple more passes, and that's going to be about it for today. This ground through here wouldn't hold up a truck. You don't have room to load a truck anyways. I don't have a truck here, so not very many options. You definitely couldn't push it with the dozer because it would just be every which way. And you got the wiggle between the trees. We'll get it though. Getting it though. About to the point now, Tim's chasing me up the hill every time I come back because he can drive faster than I can. It's a nice little trail though, I really like it. Going to need a lot of work if he ever wants to build an actual road back here. You'll be able to drive down it in the summertime, but after that it's going to be too muddy. all lined up, ready to fuel up at the end of the day here. You run the skid steer in this excavator hard all day long, you'll burn 80 to 100 gallons, so it don't take long for it to add up. Mine will hold the rest. She is thirsty today. Say hello, Tim.
Hello, people.
At first I looked at the camera, I thought it was facing me. I was like, well, that didn't do no good, did it? I almost didn't park close enough. You have the picture of what?
I remember one time you were servicing the 220, you had the head strap on and your camera was on backwards and I just
I don't think I've used that since. Well, if I was about 3 inches farther away, I don't think that would have reached, but as long as it doesn't slingshot out of there, we'll be good. All right, well, we're gonna fill this up. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching.